As you can see behind me, I am at LAX. I just completed my 38th flight with my baby in the first 8 months of his life. In these last 8 months, I've learned a couple of things. I wanted to share them with you in the event that you are traveling with a baby or someone you know is traveling with a baby. Rewind. You just saw me at LAX. I am currently sitting in my house gearing up for that trip to New York City and back with my sweet little baby. I have no idea if anybody in the world has taken that many flights with a baby in 8 months, but that's what we've done. I am a speaker, which is why my son has been able to come with me for all these flights and all this work. When I give talks, he's in the hands of loving, loving, loving people. My son is a very agreeable child. He's very peaceful, he's very chill, and he's very calm. That has helped a lot. His pediatrician has cleared every single flight, every single trip that we've taken together. You talk to anyone who's seen us on the road together, he is the chipperest little chicken you've ever seen in your life. I took a lot of precautions to protect him from illness, and he has never once gotten sick from traveling, and I'm really grateful for that, and you'll hear a little bit about why in this video. You hear a lot of the standard things, right? Tips for flying with a baby, nurse on takeoff and landing. We never did that, and he did just fine. I wanted to get really practical on these 38 flights, what I have learned. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna tell you to do things like accept help from strangers. If that's not something you're comfortable with, you certainly don't have to do that. These are just what has worked for me. Let's get to it. When it comes to what the baby's gonna wear on the plane, Footie pajamas. You put that baby in socks, those socks are gonna fall off, never to be seen again. And then their feet will be cold, and planes can be really cold. In the winter time, I get like a mid-weight one that's not too thick, so he's not too hot. But in the summer, I still put him in Footie pajamas, but get like a lightweight one. And if it's a little bit more cold, I can put a blanket on him. But his feet are nice and, you know, warm and cozy, and I'm not losing the socks. Just got out of the grocery store, buying some final things for our trip. This is something my dad taught me. Pack yourself a treat. You may likely have a terribly low moment on your trip, and in that moment you're gonna think, I don't think I can carry on. Oh wait, my Sour Patch Kids, or whatever it is that you like, at the bottom of my bag, and you're gonna crack that thing open, and it's gonna make that terribly low moment not so terribly low anymore. It'll just be the pick-me-up that you need. Zion agrees. If you don't have time to pack something for yourself, treat yourself when you're in the airport. Maybe that's a soft pretzel, maybe that's a bottle of Coke, I don't know what it is, but if you're in the airport and you're thinking, I cannot carry on, just get a little treat. It makes everything better. Finishing up packing up the diaper bag here. Clippies, Clippies, Clippies. Whatever is going to go in their mouth, clip it to them. I call them his necklaces. Sometimes he wears 3 at a time. When they are clipped to him, they cannot fall on the floor, and that is a very good thing. Do not underestimate the power of lots of clips. My next tip is what I call the Swaddle Pillow. I bring a stroller and a gate check it, and then I wear him in a carrier that I really like. It can get really hot when the baby falls asleep just on your skin or on your shirt. It can get gross and uncomfortable for the both of you. So what I do is I take a swaddle, and long ways I fold it and I fold it and I fold it, and I put it on my chest right here, and then I clip him in right here, and I allow it to go to the side. Then he can rest his head right here on the swaddle, and it's a lot more comfortable because this swaddle smells like the detergent that he's used to at home that he likes. Comfortable for everyone. Wear supportive shoes. Flying with a baby is like an Olympic event. Would you compete in the Olympics in those cheapo Forever 21 flat sandals you got 3 summers ago? No, you wouldn't. You need supportive shoes, and a lot of people think like, oh, it's easier to just flips, flops, or whatever to get through security. The time that you spend like taking off, I wear runners all the time, taking them off and tying them back on at security is worth it for having that good support on your feet. You will lay down at night and you will hear your back and your bones saying, thank you for wearing such supportive shoes today. Guaranteed. Bring enough diapers. I calculate from the time I leave my house to the time that I get to the place. I bring 1 diaper per hour of that trip, plus 3 in case of delays, in case there's another mama who needs a diaper. It's really important to keep the baby in a dry diaper because then they're a lot more comfortable and happier, which is good. We want happy babies. It's better to bring too many than too few. 2 words, hand sanitizer. I keep 2 on the outside of my diaper bag at all times for easy access. You don't want to be digging around at the bottom of your bag trying to find it because you're gonna touch a lot of stuff and it's really gross. And you don't know who touches a lot of the things and it's just really bad. And so you want to have these to easily access, just clean your hands. I'm also cray about people not touching the baby's hands. People, for some reason, love touching baby hands because they're like so cute and squishy. But I don't let anyone touch his hands because the hands go right in the mouth and then we have problems. So if your baby's super little, put mittens on them. But if anyone goes to touch it, please don't touch my baby's hands. I don't care how cray I sound. It prevents the baby from getting sick, and that's worth it to me. Videos of family members. Zion has been too young most of the time to like tune into a TV show if I need like 5 or 10 minutes. When he's getting a little fussy, it's getting toward nap time, and I know that we're just gonna land, I'm gonna be able to do that, but I need to distract him, whether that's my nephew or his Oma and his Opa, his Tita and his Pop-Pop. I just bring him up and he gets like locked in because he thinks he's on FaceTime with them. Sometimes they just play like a 40-second video of my nephew over and over, and he thinks it's so sweet and he loves it, and that time of distraction has helped me on numerous occasions. I'm at JFK. It's a little bit crazy here. I'm here with my friend Sarah. She's shown up in the vlog before. My next tip is to take your time. Everyone gets all frantic before they go into security and like in all different kinds of ways during travel. It's so important just to breathe and relax. I say it to myself when I'm taking Zion through security. I say, Emily, just breathe, take your time. If people are in a rush, say you can go right ahead of me, but just to like chill out is such an important part of traveling with a baby. My next tip is to accept help from anyone who offers it to you. People are very kind and offer a lot. They say, hey, can I help you take the car seat and the stroller up the jetway? I say yes. One time I was on the phone with Delta pushing my the stroller and my suitcases and everything, and a man walks up and he says, can I push the baby while you're on the phone? I was changing my flight. I said yes. He pushed Zion in the stroller from one end of the airport to the other. It was so helpful. I also was standing in line with Zion waiting for the bathroom on the flight, and believe it or not, a real housewife of Orange County, who will not be named, she said, can I tie your shoe? I said yes, absolutely, because it was untied. She got on her knees on the grimy floor of the airplane and she tied my shoe. Sometimes it's hard to accept help from people, and it's easy to think like, oh no, I got this. My policy is when someone says, can I help you? I say yes. This is about nursing. If you don't want to hear about that, or that doesn't apply to you, you can skip to the next one. Nursing table. The nursing table is also the changing table found in the restrooms. Some people are uncomfortable nursing on a plane. Sometimes you just don't have enough space. Zion didn't like to nurse on our seat because he was really distracted. So what I would do is take him to the bathroom, and the baby changing table, I would lay it down and I would lay him down, and I would lean over him and I would just let him drink. Interestingly enough, when we were on our international flight, we were in the bathroom and I had laid him down, and there was a plaque that said, do not leave baby unattended on nursing table. So I was like, oh, I'm not the first person who had this idea. There's probably many other moms that have done this, but you might not know about it. This bathroom is particularly large, but this is the table that I'm talking about. Truly, this has saved me on many a flight, because a well-fed baby on a flight is a much happier baby on a flight. This is an aside that doesn't have to do with flying, but traveling. Bring crib sheets that are washed in the detergent that the baby is used to laying on and sniffing all night long. It will create a little bit more of an environment like home and help with sleep. We are officially home from our last great adventure. I am sitting on my sofa at home and I couldn't be happier about it. I'm a little tired, if you can't tell. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Please share it in your online communities with moms, with dads, with whoever is flying with a baby. They need to know this stuff. So I hope one or more of these tips have been helpful for you if you are flying with a baby, or someone you love, know, whoever is flying with a baby. That's all for today. I will talk to you soon.